Hi, my name is Adnan Hasbi and I'd like to welcome you to another episode of Rambling of an Analyst. In today's episode, we're going to talk a little bit about the fees charged by Rakuten. And one of the reasons why is one of our subs actually asked me this question, and I thought it would be a good question for us to cover. So this video will be broken down into three. The first, we're going to look at the charges. The second part of the video, we're going to walk through one example which happened. And the third part of the video is we're going to conclude. So as many of you guys know, in my earliest video, when I first opened an account with Rakuten, I actually bought a stock called Perak Transit. And when I bought it, it was about 18 cents. I bought one lot, which is 100 units, and the price was 18 ringgit. The whole intent of me buying one lot was to show an example of how to use this particular platform. At that point in time, I wasn't a serious investor on the Rakuten platform, and I was just poking around with that particular platform. And the whole intent was to kind of teach you guys how to use that particular Rakuten platform in order for us to maybe buy and sell shares for the Malaysian market. Subsequently, I shot an episode on how to sell a stock, and in that episode, we saw that I managed to sell the Perak Transit stock for 29 cents. And in between that, Perak Transit actually paid a dividend. So the total amount gained is about 29 ringgit and 25 cents. If you look at the percentage gains, from the purchase and the selling price is about 62.50%, which is pretty decent. Having said that, everything has fees. So over here, we can see the fee structure for Rakuten. Right? So for this particular stock, it was below 1,000 ringgit. So the fees in theory should be 7 ringgit for that particular trade. Now let's look at what happens when we take the fees into consideration. Okay, so over here, I'm actually even embarrassed to show this slide. But in line of us being 110% transparent, this is how the trade looks like after the fees. So over here, we bought 100 shares, which cost 18 cents for about 18 ringgit, right? The dividend is about 25 cents. We sold the share for 29 ringgit. In my head, I would think, I made a substantial amount. But having said that, there's all these fees. So this is a 7 ringgit fee, and we have to multiply it by 2. This is for the buy and sell. In total is about 14 ringgit. The clearing fee is about 1 cent. So in and out, 2 cents. And the I think this is the tax, is about 42 cents. In and out, again, it became 84 cents. So after taking everything into consideration, we actually made a loss of 20%. Okay, so I guess the lesson that can be learned over here is never do what I do. Never just buy one share and hope that we can make a lot of money from that one share. The trading cost itself will really kill us, even though it was a 60% gain. That's the first thing. I think the second thing, in all seriousness, is try not to trade so much. Try not to go in and out of the stock too much. One of the reasons why every time we go in and go out, it could be we have to pay a certain amount of fees. And if we do that frequently enough, sometimes the gains will be much lower. Okay, that's the second lesson. And the third lesson, please, never buy one lot. At least maybe buy 10 or 20 lots. Buying one lot for a YouTube episode, that kind of makes sense. But buying one lot for your future investments is a big no-no. Full disclosure, when I was doing this particular episode during the weekend, I actually wanted to shoot this particular episode during the weekend. I guess to my horror, I saw the loss that we made, even though there was a gross gain of about 60%. So what I want to say was during the weekend, I was in so much of shock. And you know what? Monday comes, I already had a KPI, 1 episode a day. So this is the 1 episode a day. Okay guys, that was a super short episode. I hope you liked that particular episode, and I hope to see you guys in the next episode.